you guys. I'm feeling some things. I'm having some emotions. The lighting's not that great. I'm in the middle of my workout and I just kind of like broke down and started crying because I can't believe like where I'm at today, and I can't believe that I spent so much time doubting myself and thinking that I couldn't have what I wanted, that I could have spent all that time working towards what I wanted and I could have been there already. And this isn't about regret. It's not what this is about. I needed those experiences to learn, but I think about other people and how they're sitting in these thoughts of not being able to have what they want, about the system being unfair, about life being unfair, about not having a higher power, not believing in God, not believing in themselves. And I'm here to tell you guys that it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. There is a method to all the madness. You can have what you want if you just take all that effort and all those thoughts and all that time that you're putting into thinking that you can't do something and put it all towards working towards what you want. Act as though it is going to happen. Act as though you're going to have what you want. Ignore the doubt, because I know every step of the way I have questioned myself. I have doubted myself. I've wondered if I could do this. I've wondered if it's going to work out. And it's like if I would have just taken all that energy and put it towards doing the thing, I would be so much further along right now. And we spend, all that energy and all that time like making up excuses and justifying our actions. It's like that takes energy, that takes real energy. And if you can just channel that into actually working towards what you want and taking the steps towards what you want, whether you believe you can have it or not, you will get there, you will get it, you will improve every single day. And that's what I keep doing, is that I've doubted myself this whole way. I've questioned everything that I've done, whether is this gonna work? Is this the right step to take? And I just do it anyways. I say, well, I don't know if this is the right thing for me. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm going to at least try and act as though I can do it, so that I at least have the hope that I can do it and that it will happen and that I will get the things that I want. Because if I sit here and I complain and I sit in my pity party and I make up all the reasons why I can't do something, then I'm definitely not going to have it. Like I was just doing that today because I was talking to my coach, who wants me to step it up once again, which is a totally reasonable request. Because that's what we have to do in our lives, is continually keep stepping it up, stepping it up, stepping it up. And he's really great at doing this in the way that I need it and understanding where I'm at. And at first, I was kind of upset about it, and I started making all these excuses about why I'm not improving in the ways that I want and why I'm not where I want to be. And then I just immediately had this click in my brain, like, those are fucking excuses, and you know it. That was the voice that came into my head, because I was sitting there thinking, well, all these people, they're a lot older than me, they have a lot more experience than me, they're further along in their journey than me. These are the things that I was thinking in my head. Then it was like, no, fuck no. Those are all fucking excuses. You are right where you need to be. You are doing what you need to be doing. You are enough as you are. It doesn't matter how young you are. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how broke or how wealthy you are. None of that shit matters. You are where you are. You are what you are. You use what you have, and you move forward. You don't have to do it all overnight. You don't have to do it all perfectly. You just decide on what you want and then go for it. And don't be afraid of failure. Fail forward. Use every failure as a learning experience. And fuck what people think. Fuck what people think. Seriously, I have had so many moments where I've not wanted to post something because of the way that I looked, or because maybe I didn't say things exactly how I wanted to say them, and I was worried about what people thought. There's been plenty of times that I've posted something that I've been worried about what people will say, and when it comes down to it, I'm doing all of this from my heart and from a place of love and wanting to better the world and better myself. And so if I fuck up or if I mess up, that's okay, because my intentions are in the right place, and I know that I can just say, like, oops, sorry, I was wrong, or I can fix and modify what I'm doing and keep growing and keep learning and keep moving towards my dreams. Like, don't be afraid of failure, you guys, because this is our life, and we have to go for what we want. And if you're not failing, if you're not getting frustrated, if you're not stumbling, you're not growing. You're not moving forward, because in order to move forward, in order to grow, you have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to do things that you're not used to doing, that you're not comfortable doing, that you're intimidated by. You have to do all these things, and you kind of have to feel like, honestly, I feel like you feel like you're stumbling the whole way and like you're a hot mess and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. But if you keep following that tiny little intuitive voice that's in there, I feel like we do a lot better than we think we are. You know, sometimes I think we think that we're struggling or flailing all over the place, when in fact we're actually doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing. We're on the path, we're right where we're supposed to be, doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing, and each step is going to get you a little bit closer. And so I just wanted to express that to you guys. I'm just like filled with gratitude. I can't believe that I spent so much of my life not pursuing my dreams, thinking that I had to do something other than what I actually wanted to do. I spent so much time at jobs that I didn't like, hanging around people that I didn't like, doing things that I didn't want to do. And my eyes have been open to this whole new reality and this whole new way of living, where there is guidance, there is synchronicity in every single moment of every single day, guiding me and leading me to where I want to go. And I'm so humbled by it, because sometimes I can't believe that God, the universe, source, like spirit guides, like whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. I personally don't like to give it a face or a name because I don't know what it is. But I can't believe that just this big, powerful energy is pushing me along, is guiding me along, and giving me the tools that I need in each moment. And I'm starting to learn that if I don't have something, it's usually because I don't need it in that moment. You know, I have other things around me that I can use to get where I want to go. For example, like my jewelry and my art projects, like I was kind of sitting in a little bit of a pity party wishing that I had more money so that I could go get more things. And then I realized, like, okay, well, maybe you don't need those things right now. Maybe that's just going to clutter up the energy and muddy up what you're doing. Use what you have, because I have a giant ass bag full of beads. I have paint, I have paper, I have markers, I have pencils. Like, I have all the basic tools that I need to create art. So why don't I use that to move me forward, instead of sitting here whining and complaining about the fact that I don't have the specific tools and things that I want? Maybe I'm not ready for that step yet. Maybe I need to use up all the stuff that I already spent money on and already bought, and use that to move me forward. And that's just one example. You can apply this to so many areas of your life. If you don't have the tools that you think you need, I encourage you to stop, pause, look around you, figure out what you do have, what you can use to at least get you to the next step, because that's really what it's all about. It's not about the whole, sometimes you do need to really look at the big picture to kind of get your perspective in order, but I feel like most of the time it's really just about that next right step. Don't worry about the future, forget about the past, just what is the next right step? What is the next thing that I need to do to move me in the direction of where I want to go? And then what happens is you take that step, and then something else kind of comes in and presents an opportunity, or you are given something that you needed, or a person, a teacher of some sort comes into your life and says exactly what you needed to hear, and then you can take the next step, and it just so on and so forth. It keeps going that way. So you just have to keep focusing on what is the next right step, what is the next thing that I need to do. Go from moment to moment, day to day, and before you know it, you're doing it, you're there. Like a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. That's how it is. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You just keep focusing on that next right step, and it'll lead you to the next right step, and the next right step, and the next right step. And then the next thing you know, it's 3 years down the road, and you're looking behind you, and you're like, holy fuck, how did I get here? I have no idea. And then I really think about it, and it's like, yes, I do have an idea. I listen to that voice inside my heart. That voice is so right. That one, you guys all have it. You know what I'm talking about. That one that you're fucking arguing with yourself all the time, trying to justify your behavior, trying to make excuses for why you're not doing what it says. Stop it. Do what that voice says. Do those hard things. Do those scary things. Do the things that it's telling you to do, and you will have success. That heart voice is never wrong. It is never wrong. I keep following it. Sometimes I don't, and then I kick myself in the ass for not. But when I follow it, man, I tell you, powerful things start to happen. Strange, weird coincidences happen. People are brought into my life. Experiences are brought into my life that I needed. I keep surprising myself. The universe keeps surprising me, and it just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better. So wherever you are in your journey, I encourage you, take that next right step. You know what it is. You know what it is. I know you know what it is. So do it. I'm here to help. Please message me if you need help, whether it's with addiction, with your mental health, with your weight loss, with your eating, with just health in general, with your creativity, with wanting to be your own boss. If you want to work for yourself from home, build a business on your own, I got all of that. I've got a team that's helping me, that can help you. Send me a message, we'll get the ball rolling, we'll get you out of this shitty life or this shitty situation or whatever it is that you're wanting to get out of. There's a way out. And I've got a whole fucking team of people that are willing to help you and get you there. You realize that? Like, I've got, a village of people, and we're all working together, and we're all doing this thing, and we're all experiencing this crazy, crazy life of design that I knew existed. I knew it existed in my heart when I was younger, and everyone was telling me that it was going to be hard, and that I probably couldn't do it, or that there's no money in this, or blah, 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 blah. Like, I knew in my heart that this life existed and that I could have it, and then I let other people's voices come in and tell me what was possible and what wasn't, and who I am and who I'm not. And I finally just said, fuck all of that. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to do what my heart tells me to do, and I'm not going to listen to anybody unless it feels true to my heart, unless it really hits that spot where it's like, yes, that's truth. That's right. I'm going to listen to that, because you don't want to be closed off. You want to be a student, and you want to be, open to information and open-minded, but you also need to remember that this is the most important thing, and that you know what's best for you, and your heart is going to lead you through the whole fucking thing if you listen to it. So I'm going to go. You know how to reach me. Message me. Facebook, I have 3 of them now, Soul Alchemy, the health and wellness page, and my personal page. Whatever one you want to talk to me on, I will respond. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope that helped. Please, please, please chase your dreams. You can do it. Bye.